Now, we find that Jesus, who can give strength to the weak, came forth to this man and told him in a very simple word, rise up and walk. Take up thy bed. Walk. Get up off the floor. Get up out of your pity party. Get up out of that mire and walk. And unlike some of us who enjoy the excuse, you may not believe it, but if I look at you and you say, I can, and I say I can teach you, and you say, but nah, you like where you at. Okay, if you look at me and say, I wish I could, and I say I can help you get there, and you go, you like where you at. You enjoy the weak because, see, people that are weak tend to get pity. People who are weak, folk come by and go, oh, you're so weak. Hey, let me help you. I mean, we have a baby here. Everybody knows a baby, by definition, is a weak being. Every other creature on the planet has a baby. Within hours, the baby can move by itself, walk, drink, and run with the herd, except for us. We have a baby. Everything that needs to be done is done by us. And all the baby does is cry. And cry. And see, I got two. I know they cry. It has preemies. They had a very special nerve ending. Wake you up in the middle of the night going, Jesus, why did I want them? Cry. Because that's what else weak people do all the time, is cry. Cry. Oh, God, it's so terrible. Oh, God, it's so horrible. Oh, God, what you gonna do? And God got salvation right down the way. God has told you to wait on him. God has given you a promise. He's giving you a destiny. But instead of standing on what God's given you, you've allowed yourself to become weak. Thank God for grace. Because grace showed up in the form of Jesus. Jesus came in, told him rise up and walk. And the man immediately, because he was not like many of us, he was ready to go. When God told him to get up and go, he got up and went. And it didn't matter what time it was. Now, to some people, it does. Verse 10 says, the Jews thereof said unto him that was cured, it is the Sabbath day. It is not lawful for thee to carry thy bed. You always got somebody that got something to say. You've been weak. You've been hurt. You done had your pity party. You done cried. You done seen people walk past you. You done felt like God is never going to move in your life. And somehow, some way, you got back connected up to the Spirit, started getting some strength, and the Lord said, move. And you got up and said, I'm ready. I'm ready. He had me for a minute, but dang it, devil, come on. Come on. You ready. You got it. And the first thing somebody got to say, what you so excited for? Why you all anxious? I mean, God is God. He'll take care of you. You ain't got to rush. Well, yeah, sometimes you do need to take a little planning, but, you know, Lord likes it when we make haste about his work. He likes it when he says, I want you to do. He says, just tell me, go. Wait, how fast you need me to get there? I'm ready right now. Right now, I'm ready to go. Right now. He loves that. Because that person's cheerful. That person has exuberance. They're just beaming in the power of God. We always got that one. That one. See, Mr. Jason called them dream snatchers. That's another word we use for them. They're called haters. And they hate to see you prosper. They hate to see you happy. They hate to see God doing anything for you that they cannot be a part of so that they can get some glory for themselves. Anything that doesn't involve them looking good is bad for them. So they hate and they hate and they hate. And immediately as you start to get up and take up your bed and walk, they try to trip you. But I like this brother's response. He answered them, he that made me whole, the same said unto me, take up thy bed and walk. In other words, y'all didn't heal me, you didn't make the way. You didn't make me feel better. There's nothing that you could do for me in my weakened state. Jesus, who saved me, who empowered me, who gave me life, health, and strength, said go. So guess what? Shut up and get out the way. That's what he told them. And that's a dramatic thing to do because they were the leaders. See, you will have leaders that will sometimes hate. And my brother has a testimony about it. I won't really get into it because it's a maddening story, but because certain people looked and saw his work ethic, they conspired to lie on him and to talk bad about him. And because the culture of the environment was lazy, nobody looked into it. There was evidence that it wasn't true. There was evidence that it wasn't real, but nobody looked into it. See, because they suddenly felt threatened. So what they did was started hating. And let me trip this person up because I see God trying to move and prosper. Let me try and move in their way and block them. But when God tell you to get up and walk, you just look them in their face and tell them point blank, God bless you. You didn't save me. You didn't put me here. No matter what you do, you cannot stop me from going where I need to go. In Jesus' name. You go on about your business. Let's turn over here to Matthew real quick. All right. Let's see here. And we're in Matthew chapter 9. Okay. And we're going to start at verse 1. Y'all forgive me if I start reading before you here. At verse 1, chapter 9. And he entered into a ship and passed over and came into his own city. And behold, they brought to him a man sick of the palsy, lying on a bed. And Jesus, seeing their faith, said unto the sick of the palsy, Son, be of good cheer, thy sins be forgiven thee. Now, palsy. I had to figure that out because we use a lot of things with the word palsy. He has some sort of disease. He's got some sort of sore. Palsy is another Greek word. Okay? Para-alukukikos. Very strange word to say. It sounds like paralyzed because that's what it is. It's a paralytic state. That's what he was suffering with. Now, see, some of us been in a paralytic state.